Welcome to Objective Earth. So, Objective Earth is a social network for community that helps resolve problems we face as a community or humankind. So, if you don't know how to do your bit when you smell that smog in the air of your city, or homeless souls that you see while driving down the road, and you always wanted to do something about it, this is the platform that you come to where you can collaborate with like minded people, researchers, scientists, and experts who can help you and collaborate with you to resolve some of these problems. So as you can see, this is a homepage which is directly influenced by United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. These are 17 different goals ranging from fighting poverty, gender equality, causes for clean water and sanitation, climate action, ocean health, and so on. Let's quickly deep dive, say, in climate action. And in climate action, you can see it is trying to fix climate on Earth. And it has listed all the top voted problems and solutions and projects that people are already working on, and the jobs or tasks that one can start contributing to right now to start making that impact. I can always drill down to a location where I can do these tasks and the problems make much more sense, of the solutions that I can come up with will be absolutely spot on. So if I go to a particular location, say if I'm living in Bangalore, I can always drill down to that and actually start contributing on that area that is relevant to me. Um, I'll take an example of one of the problems. Say there was a case in Bangalore where an entire drinkable water source was polluted by residential areas set up right right beside it, and illegal activities or chemicals being released by industries, 3,000 industries set up right beside this water source. This is an actual case, and if you see that these two problems have two different solutions, like crack down on those industries and treating of that water reservoir is something that was recommended and is in up in works by the government. But this essentially basically says that different problems are the effect might be one where one of the drinkable source has been polluted, but it is something that is pertaining from two different problems which will have two different solutions to it, which is why we created an n-level hierarchy of problems and sub-problems that experts, researchers, or citizens can drill down on and elaborate problems into sub-problems and then propose their relevant solutions according to that. Let's look into how these sub solutions may look like, and how their solutions how the sub problems may look like, and how the solutions may look like. So this is how the solution may look like, where you can even list that what kind of impact it may have, and what are the competing solutions that you can actually look into. And you can also look into all the NGOs that are already working towards deployment of that solution and in which area. You can always contribute to these NGOs in terms of tasks that they have floated, or donate to them directly. In fact, you can donate on any level, any problem or sub-problem level, or any solution level in the entire hierarchy of Objective Earth. So, for example, you don't know which NGO actually does the better job to it, or but you are relevant with that smog in the air. So you can directly donate to the problem that is, and let community manage with the community governance, that where that money needs to go to resolve this problem, and which NGOs or efforts can put that money contributed to its best use. Let's go on. This is how the projects will look like, which can create jobs that can be commissioned within the project or within the solution, that is. And this is how the solutions may look. This is how the jobs may look like, where different collaborators can come together. And so how the jobs will look like is, for example, circling back to the same problem where government took an action against all those 3,000 industries that were illegally dumping chemicals into the water body. So what citizens can do is that they can form an investigative body that can ensure that whatever the decision or whatever the action was taken by the government was appropriate. There might be the case that more industries have cropped up that need to be brought to the attention to the officials in this case, and more stringent actions need to be taken if the government's regulations around what they call as dangerous chemical is tight enough or not. And if there are RTIs that need to be created, or there are labs that need to be involved, so all those jobs can be created, those tasks can be created that individuals in the system can take up and get started with, and get those done in exchange of brownie points or the money that was contributed by concerned individuals. Um, and one of the things that needs to be seen is that this is not a normal democracy, how upvote and downvote of solutions or jobs or projects will work. One vote is not equal to one vote on Objective Earth. If I am a pass out from a college and trying to work on climate action, my vote is not equal to a person who is an MIT professor and has devoted 20 years of his life in Objective Earth, and sorry, and fighting climate change. So either I can, as a student, I can just do my own thing on the Objective Earth and contribute in whatever way I can, or I can delegate my vote to someone who is more appropriate than me in taking an action on in terms of climate change. The system will not only gather votes for the right individuals to work on on different causes, but also award brownie points based upon the activities that they have in the system. Say, adding a new solution will have 5 brownie points, or upvoting appropriate solutions will have 1 brownie point that will be awarded to individuals who are contributing to the system. This project has come far in terms from its infancy or initial conceptualization, and it has a long way to go for sure. The next steps for us is to deploy this platform and also start indexing all the projects that are there that are also gathering funds on platforms like GoFundMe, Kickstarter, charity.org, Global Giving, and so on, and map them to the SDGs that United Nations has floated. It will do two things. One is it will bring proper attention to all the NGOs who are doing a phenomenal job at it, but also it will also expose that where there is a gap between what needs to be done and what is being done, so that community can start forming opinions and start acting in those particular directions. We are a team with more than 20 years of experience in architecting solutions, engineers, designers, marketers, blockchain architects, and we are being led by some phenomenal team of advisors who have years of experience in working towards climate change, animal welfare, fighting for human rights, and so on. And we have rich experience in working with companies like Ford, Target, United Nations, Air Force, Finnish government, and more. We are excited to bring this experience on the table for Objective Earth, and we will need your help and contribution to realize the entire dream of Objective Earth. Please get in touch if you would like to contribute and be part of the system. And do follow our other videos and to stay updated. Thank you so much for your time.